You're listening to the Fuck Yeah Nation Network.
This episode of Robertland has been brought to you by Terry's video blog gets cut short again. Where everyone's favorite whiner / blogger, Terry, gets cut short again.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So today's post is about bullying, and as you guys know, I think of myself as an only child, even though I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. And
Welcome to Robertland. That's right, your favorite not safe for work comedy theme park podcast. And I'm your host, Robert Thompson, comedian, musician, theme park phenologist out of do. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? This is a beautiful day here in the gayest way. I love you guys. We're celebrating a land that's my favorite out of the OG Disneyland park, New Orleans Square, everybody. It is the last land that Walt Disney himself was alive to see its fruition, see it open. Maybe not all of the rides, like he died right before Pirates opened, but he had a big hand in all of that land. And we're going to talk all about that. We've got another fun romp with Rossco Soletrain back on the program. Ryan D, of course. This is going to be one of my favorites, I'm sure, because this land is my favorite. I have very warm memories as a child having like a fritter from that little quick service place right next to Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember, I think I saw a ghost or two there too in the Haunted Mansion. So this one is going to be good. We also have the return of some erotic fan fiction at the end of the program, which you cannot miss, involving Jack Sparrow. So I'm excited, guys. Before we get to us talking about New Orleans, we're going to throw a little cayenne pepper on the show with your favorite segment, my favorite segment, a classic theme park minute with Zack Hillman. Enjoy.
This is Theme Park Minute with Zack Hillman. Imagine standing in line for a ride, then standing during the ride. That was the basic pitch when manufacturer Togo added standing trains to the Momanga Standing and Loop Coaster. Catchy name. Released in 1982, that makes it the oldest standing roller coaster in the world. A Momanga, by the way, is a Japanese variety of flying squirrel known for its love of standing up on roller coasters.
Bet you didn't know that, did you? Well, here I am with me, Ryan D, and Rossco Soletrain.
Well, hello, everybody. We're here in New Orleans Square. Not really, we're in Highland, but what's up, Ross? Welcome to the program again.
Oh, man, it's so good to be back. I feel great. I smell great. My hair's done.
Oh, good. I know, that's right. You had caps on the last episode,
I did. I had bleach on the entire time we were doing. Oh, I had caps.
Yeah, baseball caps.
No, I
on.
thought you meant like actual cap because I bleached my hair out.
Oh, no. Yeah, that would be great, though.
Real caps.
Yeah.
That would fucking suck, actually. Dude, bleaching your hair out fucking hurts.
It does?
Oh, my God. It's fucking painful. You never done it before?
I've dyed my hair, but it's been a while. I didn't do it that much. Yeah. When I grew my hair out in this, because I had long hair for a period. And this girl at the salon that I went to said I should add some highlights. Yeah, then I ended up getting my ass bleached, and it
happens,
a
dude.
Brazilian blowout on my butt cheeks. Yeah,
I mean, like
amazing.
it's a slippery slope.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, slippery sizzler.
Yeah. Now me and my life partner have moved into New Orleans Square.
Yeah, that's great.
It's good, guys. I don't care what you got going on. It is it's a lot of love here on this show, and we're playing some jizz music.
Yeah, Ryan picked it out.
Yeah, dude.
Here's Ryan.
Ryan D is on the program.
I am back here. Thank you guys for having me at my house.
Yeah, dude. It's a pleasure to have you at your house, dude. And Ryan, what's something you could think of, like when you think of New Orleans Square at Disneyland at the top of your head? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Pirates of
the Caribbean.
Yeah, always.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, there's so much to get into here because I don't know, man. Like New Orleans Square was, I think, the last land that Walt Disney himself
oversaw.
Yeah, oversaw. And what's crazy is, it's the only park with a New Orleans Square is Disneyland.
Yeah.
There's no other park with that land.
No.
So that's what's kind of rad about it. Also, I mean, in Disney World, you've got Liberty Square.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking trash.
You're not a fan of the colonial...
It's the fucking worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That one ride, not ride, I should say, that bullshit Hall of Presidents.
Oh, yeah, the Hall
It's
of
a
Presidents.
fucking nightmare.
Dude, so I told you that I worked at the Disney Imagineering campus. So I was there when they had half of the Trump robot built.
Oh, yeah.
Is it true that it was originally Hillary?
It was Hillary,
That's what I thought,
And
dude.
then,
it looks just like Hillary.
and then they morphed it into
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's why I said it looks like he grabbed himself by the pussy.
Yeah.
Just like that fucking... They just slapped a Trump wing on top of Hillary's head.
God, it's fucking bad. I mean, it matches the ride because the ride fucking sucks too.
You don't enjoy the 4-hour presentation where every single president talks?
Stands up. Fucking
Yeah,
stop.
No, I love... I enjoy seeing the difference there. It is weird. I know that Liberty Square almost happened at Disneyland.
Thank God it didn't.
And what we got was New Orleans Square,
Even
which
better.
is such a beautiful, like...
Have you guys ever been to New Orleans?
No, I've never been to New Orleans.
God, it's fucking amazing.
You've been?
Is it?
Yeah, I spent a week out there. I didn't want to come home.
Damn.
Wow.
I was like, fuck. I was like legit ready to just like sell all my shit and stay.
Okay, so I have so you had a great time.
I had a fucking amazing time.
Okay, I've never been, but I don't drink. I don't really party, and a lot of like heavy drinkers just drive me up the fucking wall.
So there is a lot. I mean, it's a
But-
very drinking town. But,
Okay, well, and you drink and that's
yes, but also it's more than that.
It's got culture.
There's a whole fucking thing.
There's the art community.
There's so much
there's
art,
entertainment.
entertainment. Dude, like Frenchman Street is like it's like this. It's a spot that no one really talks about because that's where all the real live jazz is. Right?
Yeah.
So like,
How do you feel that the Disneyland version stacks up against the real version?
I mean, the architecture is pretty accurate, but
Okay.
like but it's just a small part of like it looks like the French Quarter,
It's chicken wire.
a little bit,
Yeah.
But there's so many different parts of the French Quarter that are like. Or like in that downtown area, there's so much different architecture too. So I mean, there's like Spanish architecture and French architecture.
Yeah,
and
it's a
like fucking-
gumbo
it's like,
of
it's all
culture.
kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what's great. Like
That's pretty good gumbo. Hey,
I'm
all
proud
right.
of myself for that. You guys get it. But no, the cast man, our buddy, his wife is from New
Oh, yeah,
Orleans.
that's right. Yeah.
And I know he loved it, and it's cool because there is so much culture in one spot, and I see
The
that
city. I know people say this about so many different places, but I had never experienced it. The city has a soul. Like it just wraps you up. Like you get so fucking invested in everything that's going on in there. It's like even the homeless people are playing fucking jazz and they're badass, man. And it's
There's
like
summoning voodoo
it's
spirits.
It's
and stuff,
it's
yeah.
just like in LA, every asshole with a guitar is just sitting over on a fucking street corner and they suck, right? But it's like there's like real jazz musicians just hanging out on every corner and shit,
Yeah.
and it's like I mean just so much to experience. It's fucking awesome.
I know in LA, like I just hope that there's something haunted or like death is going
Oh,
on,
yeah,
just like
and
be entertained. But over there, it's like it's just like a fluid culture there. That's
I
very
did a
from what I know.
haunted pub crawl, which was cool, and we went to like this pirate bar and. Because like there's a lot of history about all the transports coming through and pirates robbing them and stuff.
Captain
and
Kidd.
all this shit. Yeah, so we got all like some real cool stories about all that, and then there's also that horrible plantation history and stuff like
yeah.
that. So-
Speak for yourself, dude. Horrible. Give me a break. Come on.
Even if you're just a big fan of plantations, but not
Just
like
talk about this is where American industry started, brother. This country is founded on.
you're like I'm not a fan of slavery, but I just love plantations. Like you have a weird stance.
They're
or,
beautiful.
yeah,
I just feel so at home.
it was awesome, dude. I got to stay. We stayed on the other side of the river, so there's like a ferry that goes back and forth all night and or all day, pretty much. And then we were right on the other side of the on the bank too. So it's just this big fucking colonial house that we lived in or that we stayed at for Airbnb. It was like 3 stories, so the whole 3rd floor was like just for us. It was fucking awesome.
Was there like a butler with a little bow tie? Like
No,
"Hey,
but
you all
No, but there was like servant quarters and stuff like that too, and like little hidden hallways and a basement, so that like there would be servants coming around and shit like that.
Did you go to the Disneyland version of New Orleans Square before you went to New Orleans?
Yes.
Were you amazed at how much blood, shit, piss, and barf was in the streets?
Yes.
Did you see titties?
No. I went.
These are things that Disneyland really should start incorporating. God damn it.
I mean, I was with my girlfriend at the time, so sure. But,
Oh yeah.
but no, we
It
didn't
wasn't
go.
Mardi Gras.
I particularly dislike any of that shit anyway. Like, I don't even really want to, like, because like. The French,
I hate titties too.
I mean, you know, the crowds and all that.
the
stuff.
Aiken-
These,
yeah,
you know, the frat boys and all
Yeah.
that shit. And the thing is, like, French Quarter is a different place during the day than it is at night.
Sure.
Because like at night, then they turn everything into nightclubs, and it's like they're just trying to accommodate like tourists and shit like that.
Right.
But like the real shit only goes on like you know, up until sunset. You know, that's where all the locals are still hanging out and shit like that. And
Yeah, the great Mark Norman, the comedian from, you know, he's from Louisiana, and he's talking about how a lot of big cities, like, you know, champion themselves as culturally, like, oh, this is a melting pot. Like, when you think about New York City, it's all like, oh, there's little, you know, little Tokyo, there's whatever, you know.
In LA,
but yeah, or just like LA. But in New Orleans, it's literally just all, I
Yeah,
mean, everyone's
it's all together.
Everyone's Creole, you know, Neapolitan.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a Spumoni.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Creole Spumoni sounds awesome.
It does.
and the
Savory.
cemeteries
There's
are
like a-
fucking
Oh
amazing
yeah,
too.
my buddy, he like hopped a wall and like ended up in. He was like walking around a cemetery. Randy,
Was
Yeah.
it the Easy Rider
Have a
Cemetery?
cake pop.
it could have been.
So that's a real famous one.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it is,
he
yeah.
said he like ran into this fucking weird ass grave that was, or this tomb that was Nicolas Cage's
Yeah,
tomb.
yeah, the big pyramid.
Yeah, he said it was weird as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the reason he did it because he was a big fan of Easy Rider.
Oh god,
So-
that's probably why Randy went there too, because
Yeah.
Randy is like a fucking hog boy.
So I guess he became an actor because, or like he loved that movie, and then like visited New Orleans, and then was like, well, this is the Easy Rider Cemetery, so he bought like a plot.
Yes.
And then and that's where he's gonna be buried. He's gonna be in this tomb, this giant pyramid tomb.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's a Catholic cemetery, so you have to like get approved by like the archdiocese.
Oh, it takes a little bit of money.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
They're all, oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
For
you're
sure.
holy
for
enough.
sure. And you have to you can't be in there without a tour guide. That's so he had to hop a wall.
Yeah.
And that's actually very illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy doesn't give a fuck about nothing. He'll do shit on his Instagram story where he's like hopping walls and doing
Well, you know
fucking
why?
like,
You
on a federal property.
Yeah. The reason why is because of Easy Rider.
Oh yeah.
So,
that's totally Randy.
Well, the reason that it's all locked down now is because of that movie, because they never got
Gotcha.
permission to film. They just
Okay.
did it all guerrilla style, and
Yeah.
there's like a big sex scene in the fucking
In the-
in
in
the
the
cemetery. So they fuck on a grave.
Yeah.
And like it got back to the Catholic Church, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, that's
Dude,
awesome.
see, that's, you know, to harken it back to Disneyland's New Orleans Square. You know, it's funny you talk about the cemeteries and stuff. So Haunted Mansion is in New Orleans Square. Let's talk about some of the rides.
Okay, sure, yeah. Well, I think
there's
we
so
can,
much.
I think we can all agree that the best rides at Disneyland are the only two rides. Well, right now the only two rides in New Orleans Square.
Yeah.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
Pirates and Haunted Mansion.
I'll agree
Dude,
with
those
that.
are
The best
two
fucking rides ever.
masterpiece rides. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's and you know, I love. There are so many specials, so many things on both those rides. Like, there's so many things been covered on it. But like you said, that was interesting about that land is that I've never heard before is Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
The movie paid for that land.
The whole
because
thing.
it was such a success.
Really?
Like you wouldn't have, you know, grinning ghosts out to socialize if it wasn't for that, you know, magical nanny. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Paid
it's
for the
kind of
whole
crazy.
fucking thing.
And then Walt Disney's last appearance in public was at the opening of New Orleans Square.
Yep.
And
None of the rides were open yet. Essentially,
No.
what it was when it first opened was kind of like a downtown Disney.
yeah, it was like a downtown Disney. It was more on the shops,
Right.
and the bands and stuff, and
Yeah.
like it's funny because it's the first place to have alcohol too. Speak of the devil was in Club 33, and you had kind of that whole the all the private stuff is the first time you've ever seen like
A private club.
Yeah, VIP shit at Disneyland, where it was like officially made for that purpose. Like you have the Club 33,
Yeah.
and you've got the Royal Suite.
Well, yeah, but the Royal Suite was originally supposed to be like, I think it was
Walt's
supposed to be Walt's
second apartment,
Yeah,
right?
apparently.
Yeah.
And then they never finished it. Who knows why? I don't know. You
I
hear,
think maybe because he died.
well, they say that like, oh, we felt bad and he died, and so he didn't want to go. Well, fuck that. I highly doubt that was the case. But regardless, it was abandoned until the 80s, and then it became that art gallery until like 2007 or 8 or something.
Yeah, the museum. I remember that. You could
Yeah.
walk up there, and there was a Disneyland like museum art gallery thing,
Yeah.
which now is in Main Street.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
the
yeah.
Disneyland or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I love that though. That's cool. I love all the old school Disneyland.
You remember
know,
when you could stay up there? They were like doing that. That not
It was like a
competition, but the
contest?
where you could
Yeah.
stay.
and you can roam the park overnight or something like that.
I think so, but
Yeah.
you were staying in the
In
what
the-
was called the Royal Suite or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Something
Or
like that.
yeah, the 21 Jump Street.
Before it was now it's 21 Royal,
Oh yeah.
and I guess I don't know if you can stay in there now, but now it's apparently a restaurant where it's like 15 fucking grand to like
that's
eat
good.
there.
Yeah, and I'm sure some family that like lives off welfare, like some obese woman with
Yeah.
a Jack Skellington sweater is probably save.
Right.
Yeah, they're probably saving money just to go to that. Like
for
I
sure.
mean, yeah,
For sure.
that's the crazy thing is my buddy Marco worked at Disney for years, and he worked in Pizza Port, which we talked about on that Tomorrowland special.
Check it
The
out.
best pizza in the world. And guess what? I forgot to add this into that one. Pizza Port is like, he said at one time it's the busiest pizza like restaurant in the world or in America.
That's so
yeah,
crazy.
it's-
Disgusting.
Yeah.
So weird.
But and Costco pizza is the highest selling pizza in America.
Costco
Is it
pizza's
really?
the shit though.
Yeah, it is. It is the highest. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's debatable, but I do like it though.
That's
But
good.
it's good for what it is. It's
sure.
not like it does the job, Like Sam's Club.
It's no Sam's Club hot dog though.
Oh, dude, I know. I've had plenty of diarrhea, sessions because I work there. But, dude, the funny thing about New Orleans Square is that like private sector, was kind of a new thing to Disneyland, and the alcohol, and it was made just to sort of impress like bigwigs and
Yeah.
sponsors and stuff.
Totally.
So Epstein,
Yes.
Miramax, all those guys, they wanted to give Weinstein a good time. And really showcase the beauty of Disneyland. No, I don't know, but it's a trip though to see like how that land is always. I just feel like that's like the heart of Disneyland, like that land. Just because those two rides, like you've got the Rivers of America, you've got the restaurants too. I mean, what restaurants we got up there?
Well,
up
there's
in there?
there's actually quite a few. I mean, the first one that I think of is Cafe Orleans, which is where they have the beignets and the.
I love that place.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love it as far as like the pommes frites.
Yeah.
And then they have that Monte Cristo sandwich, which is like I don't like that shit at all.
Don't they have the bread bowls there? No, that's
That's like the quick service place. I think they might have the bread bowls there as
Yeah.
well, but Cafe Orleans is probably, as far as like a restaurant that anybody can go to, it's probably like one of the better restaurants in New Orleans Square. I mean, you can't forget about the Blue Bayou. That's
Bayou,
probably
yeah.
our three
Oh,
favorites.
dude, yeah.
I've
Blue
actually
Bayou.
never eaten there.
You haven't?
No.
Okay,
Dude.
so a cool little tip about the Blue Bayou. If you go there or when you go there, ask for a water seat, and they sit
Oh,
you
yeah.
along the water.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
my brother went with his, I think, like for his anniversary or something like that, and yeah, but you can't even like take pictures in there or anything, can you? Or
No, you can.
You can?
Yeah, I mean it's tough because like it's so dark in there.
Yeah.
But I mean with the iPhone fucking low
yeah.
light mode or
Yeah, the
whatever,
low light thing, yeah.
it'll turn out pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's definitely the best place to maybe get a hand job.
Yeah, absolutely.
While
Oh
eating
yeah.
dinner.
I mean, I've definitely got
Yeah.
a dick squeeze or two, and
Yeah,
and,
on the Pirates.
and pirates.
No, my favorite is, I'll never forget it, Pirates of the Caribbean. I've mentioned this story before, but I'd always dreamt of eating there at Blue Bayou. And when I finally did, it was amazing because it's just like this, it's an incredible setup where you're on Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is the OG Pirates, which to me is like, it's like the Sergio Leone version of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's an epic ride. And that beginning where you see this, like, almost looks like a restaurant that's like stuck in this fantasy world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you get in there? So, as a
Right.
kid, I was so confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? There's people eating, in
Yeah.
the bayou over here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got the the QAnon, no,
The old man?
the old man.
Uh-huh.
He's I love that dude though. I always want
All the Jews.
I just want, yeah,
heard him say that, yeah.
I just want to get into see what he's got on his Netflix. Just hang out with him for a bit. But no, but the Blue Bayou though, I remember we were on it one time. This was before I'd ever gone on it, and I think there's an Australian family, and there's this guy like kind of being patronizing the guests of the Blue Bayou, where he's like, "Hey, how the appetizers?" Like he's giving him shit, It was hilarious. Like I think he called them whatever derogatory term for homosexuals in Australia was.
Kangaroo?
Yeah. What do you? I hope you roos enjoy your. Yeah. Now it's British all of a sudden. I hope you guys like your poppycock up your arse.
Dude, that's a really good impression of an Australian guy.
Thank you, dude.
The best.
Hey, man. I'm from Perth, man. I come up way from Sydney. I don't know. That's a Jar Jar Binks impression.
Very good. Very good.
That's an impression of a Jar Jar Binks impression. That's what that was.
They should throw him in there, Jar Jar Binks.
Into what? Into Pirates?
No, into New Orleans Square.
Yeah. Maybe some
Have
people
him run
got
around.
yeah.
Be a perfect fit.
That'd be great. I'd love to see.
Surprised they haven't already.
I know. I love though that they've got they do have room for stuff there. I mean. So
they're making room for stuff.
So the big story, is some of the revamps they're doing at Disneyland right now while things are closed. Like they've got Snow White. They're adding stuff to Snow White.
They changed it a lot.
It looks cool, the stuff that they're doing, but I am going to cry that it's not based on it being scary.
Yeah.
The stuff that's fucked up is
the best stuff. It's
the
stuff you
best
remember.
stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, kids need to
shit their
be
pants.
traumatized.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It gears you up for the real world.
It's fucking great.
If I didn't see that Tweaker Witch on the ride as a child, I wouldn't have been ready for for life. There is no happy ending in that ride, but they added a happy ending.
Yeah.
And now
really?
Now it's called Snow White and her white privilege. I don't know what it's called.
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be more of the mine train bullshit that they have at Walt Disney World, where it's the more based on the Seven Dwarfs and them mining jewels and gems, and I don't know.
The Righteous Gemstones. They've got Adam Sandler on
Coke. Yeah, Kevin Durant or not Kevin Durant.
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett. Yeah, he'll be in it too.
He's on the ride.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's I don't know. Whatever it is what it is, and that's kind of Disneyland is always forever changing.
And
that Splash Mountain is going to be changing.
So Splash Mountain is technically Critter Country, but
right.
I mean, it's right next to Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Haunted Mansion, by the way, is also something that is so I can't imagine anywhere else, any other land, because it's what I grew up with in Japan. I think it's in Fantasyland, and then in Disney World, it's really close to Fantasyland, but it's Frontierland.
Yeah.
Or no,
no, it's
I think it is Fantasyland. Right?
It's more Frontierland. I mean, it's kind of tucked away back there.
Frontierland.
It's kind of adjacent to Liberty Square.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tucked away back
it is
there.
Liberty Square, actually.
And then it kind of changes over where the Rapunzel Tower bathrooms are.
Fantasyland.
And then it goes into Fantasyland there.
Yeah. But Haunted Mansion's a staple, but right next to it is Splash Mountain. They're changing Splash Mountain to the
Princess
theme.
and the Frog.
Yeah, from
Princess and the Frog.
From what's the
Song of the South.
Song of the South to Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
And I'm actually stoked for that because
that's a real. I mean, I think it's a real woke move, but also a much better move,
Yeah, but it's so fitting though.
It does.
It makes so much sense. You're right.
Yeah.
It was
woke
probably
and fitting.
Yeah, because people were upset.
Yeah,
but
because it's right there in New Orleans Square, right? And the Princess of the Frog takes place on the bayou.
Yeah. You've got
sure.
you've got the crocodile singing about wanting to be a human being and wanting to be Lawrence of Arabia. No, want to be Larry the Cable Guy. Fuck, what's his name? God damn it, the trumpeter, Satchmo. What's his fuck?
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. God damn it. Sorry, I need to get that out. That's
okay.
I said Larry the Cable Guy.
That's close.
My
very
favorite
close.
trumpeter of all time.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
That's terrible.
Oh my god.
I know. Mater.
That's gonna be a fucking cool addition. I can't wait for them to push that over into that section.
Yeah.
Also, Critter Country is kind of a fucking bummer
It's a
little
wash
corner anywhere.
Every
Yeah.
time and plus it's like at a dead end too, and
Yeah.
then you end up having to just walk back. It's kind of weak, you know.
Yeah.
But there's nothing really going on but that Tigger ride.
Yeah,
Right,
Winnie
yeah, I
the
hate
Pooh,
that ride,
Splash
too.
Mountain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Winnie the Pooh for like the fact that it's just it's like a cautionary tale of drug use and drug addiction.
Totally.
Because Winnie the Pooh's like not wearing pants. Like they
Right.
need to have like a 100 acre woods like intervention, you know, like he's really out of control.
I do like that there's a dark ride back there.
Yeah.
Dark rides are cool, and I think
But Country Bear
anytime-
Jamboree was dope.
yeah, exactly.
That was it's kind of hard to like let some of that stuff go. And
So, is there an entrance to Star Wars Land over there now? Did they continue it so you can go
not
through that
Critter
way?
Country, but through Frontierland.
Okay.
Like in that back, remember that smoking section?
Yeah, I always thought they were going to do another entrance over there.
I don't
I
think
guess
so.
I'm wrong. Maybe they just have Star Wars Land butted up.
I still
right
don't
to the
even
back.
know how to get to Star. Like, where would it?
It's
where-
amazing.
How
The-
would you get there when
There's
you
a
walk in?
There's like it's tucked away where that barbecue place was.
Yeah, fuck, what is that? Critter Country? You're right. That is Critter Country. Yes.
Is there?
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's next to the Honey Bear.
So there is an entrance over there.
There is. Yeah, that's right.
God,
You're
okay.
right.
I mean, I haven't been since they opened up Star Wars Land. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love how that comes about because you're like in the old, West kind of like there's like an old trolley or old train cart, and then like all of a sudden you're in like the future, and this whole world opens up. They really do a good job at just like having things kind of come out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden you're immersed in the galaxy. But yeah, I mean,
That's the one thing I do like about Disneyland is that because the lands are so squashed together. Oh shit, sorry. Because they're so squashed together, you create that I don't know, immersive experience for yourself, where it's
Yeah.
not like you go like I don't know. What Walt Disney World feels like. It's like, okay, you have this section over here, this section over here, this section. It's all sprung off.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because everything's so smashed in, it just feels like a better transition.
yeah, I get you. I totally agree with that because Disney World, it's more of a trek, and so it's more segregated.
It does feel that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Well, there is a couple of areas at Disneyland that
Especially
is
the
not
Puerto
that-
Rican.
Yeah,
you know.
totally. They segregate themselves, though. Let's be honest. But yeah, like there is some sections of Disneyland that they aren't very well transitioned, but because they use that don't look at me green color, you don't even think about it.
I know it's weird. There's a lot of mental like things that they do for us to like interpret things or like some stuff they would never have open. Like what's that tunnel on Main Street that goes? It's like it used to be a character walkthrough. Like that's open now.
The behind?
It's like it's right next to like it's behind the magic shop and stuff.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I think.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
open when they're trying to funnel people in and out
because of the parades and
Yeah,
stuff.
they opened everything up.
Yeah.
So, but that's good because of that whole fucking slam. I wonder how it's going to be after they open back up. What the fuck they're even going to do as far as capacity goes?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
I think they're going to change a lot of shit up, but I also think that we should do that for a different episode.
Yeah,
when
oh,
they
yeah.
do announce the opening, we
definitely.
should just do like a weird speculation episode on how they're going to fucking change things or what, because California is playing by their own fucking rules.
Oh yeah,
You know, everything's shut down, whereas Florida,
Yeah.
they're fucking doing.
yeah,
it.
they're having like gangbang.
Absolutely.
Like, they have the Bang Breast Parade.
On Main Street. It's great.
Got
yeah.
fake taxi.
Yeah. That's British, right? No, look it up, guys. It's my favorite Disney. It's on Disney Plus. Fake Taxi. It's
great.
Yeah. No, but there is a lot of stuff in Nolan Square. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, there's bands. There's like a pirate band that plays. There's a jazz band.
Yep. Yeah, they play always Cafe Orleans. Oh yeah, back to the food. So we talked about Cafe Orleans. We also have that Royal Street Veranda where you can get the bread bowls next to Pirates. You have the French Market, which is more the cafeteria style place that's kind of tucked away back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I like
good.
them.
Yeah.
Then you have the Harbor Galley, which is across the way, closer to. It's across from Haunted Mansion. There's a little place that's tucked away next. It's where they dock the sailing ship Columbia.
Yes.
But they sell like what do they have there? They have like
They got like the chili bowls. And,
they have that, and then they have like fish sandwiches or like
they have fish.
like lobster rolls.
Yeah, maybe fish sticks.
They used to have
I think they even have like fried chicken or something down there. I don't know. I remember having some fried chicken somewhere in that.
I don't think it's fried chicken, but I know they used to have baked potatoes.
Baked.
Oh,
maybe,
yeah,
maybe
dude.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the baked
Yeah.
potatoes are awesome over there.
Oh hell yeah!
That was a great place if you wanted to get like a chunk of food, quick, fast, and cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because no one's ever really in line over there too.
No, it's
yeah.
kind of tucked away in
Yeah.
a weirdly like situation back there.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a cool place.
You know, we were talking about what another fun fact on those rides that that some people may not know is that the original Pirates and Haunted Mansion were both supposed to be walk-through
Yes.
experiences where you just walk through them.
Really?
And
Yeah.
one of the raddest things, and it's sad that never came to fruition, was the Raleigh Crumbs.
Rolly crump.
Rolly Crumpets. No, but he's a brilliant Imagineer. That Museum of the Weird.
Yeah.
Where it was supposed to be like this room that you walk into, like out of the Haunted Mansion or in the Haunted Mansion. And I think it was going to be a restaurant.
Was
And
it?
I think so. Or like there'd be a restaurant right outside of it.
Or maybe it was gonna be it was gonna be like into the gift shop. I think.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
be like a little like weird little area that you walk through as you're going into the gift shop. I think.
Yeah, but it's really rad because his he incorporates a lot of stuff from like a cult,
Yeah.
cult stuff in it. Like there's the Wax Man, like all those characters are so rad, and I think they have incorporated some of that stuff. Like now, there's like a cart during Halloween that looks like something from the Museum
Oh,
of the
sure.
Weird.
Okay.
So like it's pretty cool that they've incorporated that over the years. But I mean,
I gotta say, fucking Haunted Mansion just terrified me as a kid, though.
Yeah.
oh
like,
yeah,
like you were saying, some of these rides that make them so special. What makes them so special is that they were terrifying. They were so
Yeah.
scary,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But Haunted Mansion's like you can't do anything to that ride at all because the whole thing is a pretty immersive, terrifying experience
And-
as a child. You know?
yeah. I mean, they have. It's funny because they have done a lot to it over the years, but like it's still got like that core.
I think everything
Experience.
that they've done since we were a kid in Disney World, they added in a different scene that's kind of based on like an M.C. Escher painting of like
Yeah.
all these weird staircases everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like serial killers. Like
It's awesome.
That one scared the shit out of me.
It was a great plus up. And then here in California, they added the Hatbox Ghost,
which is so cool. And
a big plus.
yeah, and I wish because they added the Hatbox Ghost for the 65th anniversary, and for Disney World, their 50th is next year. I hope that their version of Haunted Mansion brings back the spiderweb guy. There's a character just like Hatbox Ghost that will actually Hatbox Ghost was actually on the ride for
Right.
like 2 months.
Yeah.
and the effect didn't work, so they
No.
fucked that, and they years later they brought him back, which is so rad. But it's a guy that's like in spider webs. And he's like stuck and he's screaming. I don't know if it was on the ride, but it was a concept. It was like I think maybe it was Mark Davis. I don't know. There was an artist like depiction of it, but it never made on the ride.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Right. He's like stuck in spider webs screaming because
Yeah.
he's dying and So it's pretty cool, man. Haunted Mansion was always one of my favorites. I've heard a lot of stories of people getting hand jobs on there too.
Oh, always.
Yeah, that's fitting for Nolan Square because it's like the
Yes.
place that people probably bone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I got a hand job in high school on the
Haunted Mansion.
yeah.
It was a ghost hand job.
It was a ghost hand job. I was Dan Aykroyd in
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. I was
Ghostbusters.
just thinking about that. Yeah. Whoa! What is his eyes crossed in that scene too? It's like, woo! So good.
But dude, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what comes of these things, and there's a lot of fun stuff in New Orleans Square. The shops too, like you've got like that Haunted Mansion
Oh
store.
my god, that store with all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff is like every
Yeah.
fat Chola's dream. But
Yeah.
Oh, the girl one, the Baton Rouge store. Yeah, totally.
that one. I truly love all that shit still though. But like,
Yeah.
that's
The
right.
pirate store.
Before before Hot Topic had all the shit. It was like that,
Right.
those were the best places to get that exclusive cool.
Yeah.
Merch for pirates or.
Dude, that stuff.
Yeah.
I've been selling a bunch of that bullshit on eBay, and anything Nightmare Before Christmas that's park exclusive, just sells immediately.
Yeah.
And then I have this Haunted Mansion.
I have a blanket that my brother got for
it's
me.
Probably
I love it.
you could probably sell it for $100.
Probably.
Yeah,
I think it probably was $100.
You probably sell, if it was $100, probably sell it for $2.
Yeah.
The fucking shit is crazy. I had this. I have a Haunted Mansion mug. That's the wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's fucking rad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I could probably sell it, but it's another one of those things. Like that's my favorite coffee mug. It's huge, so I like the size of it. But dude, it's the coolest fucking mug.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Another thing we forgot.
I think my Jack coffee mugs from
I
Disneyland
saw that over
too.
there, yeah.
Because I used to date a girl that worked at Disneyland, so she used to just get me shit from that store all the time.
You could. I saw that mug up there. You could
Yeah.
probably sell that for a pretty.
Well, it's got
penny.
a chip on it.
People
But
still
I like it. I
Yeah.
still use it because my biggest coffee mug.
It's
and
a great
I
size.
drink a lot of coffee. So.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
that perfect size
Yeah.
for like if you're a big coffee drinker.
Yeah. So, but then I have the little Ninja Turtle one. If I'm just
just trying to like get. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna.
that one's my favorite though.
Take it easy.
It's a turtle torso,
Oh, sick.
and my sister got it for me for my birthday. It's my favorite one. Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah! There's one spot we forgot too that's not at New Orleans Square anymore. There's not accessible. Is the Court of Angels?
Yeah. There's
Which-
a couple spots that aren't accessible anymore.
Which is a
The
Goo
Court
Goo
of Angels
Dolls
is a big
album.
one. Yeah. Yeah, the Court of Angels, that was cool, man. That was a nice little spot.
What's the Court of Angels?
So it's now like the entryway for Club 33.
Oh, okay.
But it just used to be this small little space where there was a staircase that I don't think led up to anything. And they would have like plants and shit in there. It was really a kind of a quiet spot that served no purpose, but just added to the land itself.
Yeah.
Which I think that stuff was fun. Now they're not going to do any of that stuff anymore because Disneyland, the space is at a premium.
Yeah.
So it's disappointing that they don't have that anymore. But it was a cool little court they had there. And another place that's not accessible to the public is the old pet cemetery. Which they still have that.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah.
And there's still graves back there, but they don't let anybody back there anymore.
That was
wow.
behind Mansion, right?
So if you're staring at the Haunted Mansion from the front door,
Yeah.
it was to your right. I think they're using it now as a handicapped entrance.
Yes. Yeah.
But they don't. They used to let.
So you just go back there and be like, no, never
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I got back there once and I felt. I'll take you. I'll take you and I'll walk you up and I'll say that I'm your handler. And you can just do that right there. No.
I want you to go.
I have no shame, dude. I'll
Sorry,
totally
that was
do
my
it.
impression of Narf.
That was Narf. That was our character.
Yeah,
Narf.
I was on Ryan's pod and we said it'd be great if Luke and Leia, if there was a subplot of Star Wars where Luke and Leia, if it was canon that they had a illegitimate, like a child, if they had an inbred child because they're brother and sister, who's the clumsiest Jedi in the galaxy, Narf Skywalker. Yeah, I'm part of the Jedi. I was saying he has
Can
like
you imagine his force powers would be just like ridiculous?
Oh yeah.
Just fucking
Narf angry. Yeah, he would have super strength. No, I was saying he has like a ponytail in front, like like the Padawan rat tail things, but he has it like in front of his eyes and like in back, like so he has two, but like it totally is in the way of him, like with his lightsaber. Narf. But yeah, he like ends up fucking shit up. Like he actually helps like the Empire in like one of the battles. Yeah, I hope that Narf Skywalker does make an appearance. But that was an impression of Narf. But no, I don't know. But it'd be cool to go to those places. Those
cool.
those kind of secret spots. But
Well, we can go. I'll take you.
Okay, cool.
You just gotta just do that impression. We're good to go. So I went back there once, and they originally told us, they were like, "No, you can't go back here." Like, because we asked, we're like, "Hey, can we go see the original Pet Cemetery?" And they're like, "No, no one's allowed back there anymore." And was like, "All right, cool. Well,
like you're emotionally hurting me right now.
So
I need a support."
Yeah. Well, so what happened and my friend's ex-wife, who is she's a tough motherfucker. She walks up with her phone and she goes up to the cast member and she's all fucking crazed and she has her phone out and Instagram's
Those
open.
poor cast members.
And she goes, she's like, "I guess you got to be Roby 999 to be able to go in there, huh?" And the guy was like, totally freaked out, and she's like, and then she starts ripping into the guy. She's like, "Is that how you're gonna treat a kid with da 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 like this and that?" And this fucking poor cast member was like, okay, I'll let you guys back there. And so he let us back there, and I was like, I didn't see the majority of that happen. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I saw her walk up and say that, but I didn't know too much. So I go back there, and this fucking poor guy was like, they really don't want anybody back here anymore, and I think they're like giving me a hard time, and I might lose my job. This and that. I'm like, oh shit, dude, we got to get out of here, man. I was like, I'm so sorry that we put you in this position. He's like, yeah, man, they're really up my ass about it all the time. I'm like, oh shit, dude. I'm so sorry, man.
The guy like lost his job. Like,
Poor
yeah,
guy, dude.
I know.
Like, just like his like body language and like how, like, he was fucking sad about the whole situation because she made him feel like shit. And then he was freaked out that he was going to lose his fucking job.
Yeah. Oh man,
So-
poor
fucking guy.
Yeah, that's what I feel bad for the cast members. So it's been I don't know. It's been really fun recounting the magic and beauty of New Orleans Square with you
Yeah, man.
guys.
There's even so much more that we haven't touched on.
I know.
The Juggalo section.
Is there a Juggalo section?
Yeah, there is a Juggalo section. You didn't know that?
No, I think I heard it like fart onto the screen
Sorry
right now.
about that.
No.
The Voodoo section. The Juggalo.
Where's the Voodoo section?
It's over by the pisser and the shitter.
Really?
Yeah, tucked away back there.
Oh wow.
That's where the juggalos hang out?
Yeah.
Juggalos hang out.
You know they do have during Halloween they have the dude from Princess and the Frog, the villain.
Yeah.
He's there, which is
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
I actually fucking ran
Yeah,
into the voiceover guy. I think his name's Keith David. Is that his
Yeah,
name?
Keith David, yeah.
I ran into fucking Keith David at Disneyland.
Really?
One time.
Wow.
And I was like, fucking hey, dude.
I
They
thought-
live.
I thought he was still fighting, and they live.
He looked old as fuck. I was
really?
surprised at how old he looked. I didn't realize it. Because in your brain, these people are still
Kind of stuck in, yeah.
still stuck in 82, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, Keith David was there one day. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude.
That's cool. Yeah, he's the voice of that.
Yeah.
No, he's great, man. There's a segment I do on the show, and we're gonna take it down even further than that Narf impression. But I feel like people should be accustomed to some of the adventures we may go on during Robertland. But I thought this would be fun. I haven't done this in a while because it kind of got a little much. Because there's a big fan. People, I mean, like you said, you're selling some of those like mugs or whatever from.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's a giant universe of Disney fans, and sometimes they take the fandom to a disturbing level. But there's a, and that's saying it politely.
Mildly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a big Disney fan erotica world out there, and I've kind of put that to rest for a while because I didn't want it to be too much. But then I'm like, this would be fun to resurrect for this one because I knew that there would be some ridiculous Jack Sparrow erotic fan fiction, and usually I would do Pingo Potter's, which he's a man not from the United States, and he writes literally there's like 80 pages of lesbian Disney princess porno, and it's all misspelled and it doesn't make any sense. But there's another, I think she's a
Wait, hold on
female
a second.
writer.
Is Pingo Potter a real person?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's his Christian name, but yeah.
I thought you were just making that up.
No, he's
Oh my God.
a real guy. But I mean,
That sounds like somebody that would write Disney fan fiction.
Pingo Potter?
Pingo Potter.
yeah, oh, of course,
Totally straight.
Yeah, he's one of the laziest writers. This woman, I think, is a little bit more imaginative, but yeah, I mean, I had to do some touch-ups on this though because some of it didn't make sense.
She's very accurate with her description of where of location.
Yeah.
Somewhere on a ship in the Caribbean around 1729.
Oh, you know,
fucking give or
It
take.
might have been May. It might have been fucking October. I don't know. Somewhere around that year.
So
though.
fucking precise, you know.
So this isn't for the faint. You know, if you're in the mood, if you're thinking about getting down, this might help. This is called The Passion of Jack Sparrow by Sally and Jack Sparrow 92.
It's the Passion of Jack Sparrow, kind of like the Passion of the Christ.
Sort of,
Christ?
yeah.
Was it called the Passion of the
Yeah,
Christ?
Passion of the
Passion of the
Christ.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't.
This is like the sequel,
But
but
yes.
like it's a porno.
This is the spiritual sequel of
Oh.
Passion of the Christ.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna fucking take off my pants real quick.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, so I thought it'd be fun if you guys maybe you guys took turns reading this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a very slow reader, so this is gonna
That
be
might even be better.
This
Like,
is gonna be torture. for
and
me.
they were having sex in the apartment above.
So for all the ladies listeners, you may enjoy this a lot because, Jack Sparrow is a sex icon. Okay, so would you like to start it, Ross?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, somewhere on a ship in the Caribbean around 1729.
Okay, I'll be Jack Sparrow, by the way.
Okay. There were many things she would have expected to see as she opened her eyes. Her big window with the beautiful sea view, the dresses that were waiting for her to put them on, or even her maid standing next to her bed, waiting for you to wake up.
Huh?
But never in a million years would she have expected to wake up on a ship.
I love how she changes perspectives.
Yeah, I know,
on
very
what
weird.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
She blinked a few times, trying to get used to the dim light. Took a look around the cabin. Her emerald green satin dress had some blood splatters on
yummy.
it. Oh.
Period blood.
Okay. Well, her shoes were missing. Feet clearly dirty.
Oh,
Always feet
You
things.
should have
yeah.
put feet like in all caps, by the way.
Yeah, feet clearly dirty. It was a relatively big cabin. As far as she could judge from previous experiences, this bitch a hoe. Cabinets grazed the walls. The bed, the bed she was currently sitting on was a simple wooden bed with white linen, and there were some glass bottles rolling around on the floor. Evaluating from the smell, they were probably rum bottles. Fucking God, it's
wow,
like
this is
a
a great
14-year-old
writer.
wrote this.
Before she could comprehend what that meant, the door flung open, and in front of her stood a tall man.
Aye, the Sleeping Beauty has arisen.
The stranger pushed her further into the room. With all the strength she could muster, she tried to push away from him and the iron grip he had on her shoulders, but there was no use. The rough motion of the sea pushed Captain Jack Sparrow even more on top of her.
Didn't mean to stab you, love. I guess love is in the air.
She found herself disgusted, but was desperately fighting this. And was desperately fighting this beastly, sloppy pirate man off of herself.
Now that the two of them stood in the middle of the dim lit room, she could take in the features of this mysterious man with
Deep, silky voice.
He must have been around the age of 30. See, very, like I said, just a lot of estimates in this fucking thing. But it was too hard to tell.
Yep.
He towered over her. She seemed to drown in his dark, coal-colored eyes. Fully intrigued by him, there was no denying that he was handsome. Probably more handsome than any man she had ever crossed paths with. His eyes had a mischievous glint to them as he took in her features.
Got your tongue, lovely?
He chuckled, but a chuckle bubbled out of him. He let her go. Wait, he let go of her shoulders and took a mouthful
Oh, look,
from
wait,
one of the
did you
rum
catch
bottles.
that? It says let go of her shoulders.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Do you think there's I think she's kind of living out her fantasies.
You think so? Her.
Yeah.
Before you knew it, she threw all of her inhibitions away and let Jack do whatever he wanted.
Why don't you give my hook a slobbing on me nobbin?
Jack lifts his kilt to reveal he's got a hard, throbbing, rock, hard, thick cock.
I love a kilt. I don't think Jack Sparrow wears a kilt.
He's Scottish.
Yeah.
It's good.
He passionately fucks her throat. How do you passionately do that?
It's easy.
Then it says as I gag. She's back being herself as I gag, trying to take in his bayonet.
So it wasn't a thick. It was a thin.
Yeah, he passionately fucks her throat as I gag, trying to take in his bayonet.
I mean her.
Her, yeah. Shiver me timbers, love. That feels lovely.
Fast forward 10 hours later. After Jack
Boy, what a fucking session.
After Jack finishes for the umpteenth time, Jack ties her up to a chair. She is exhausted, but hungry for more. Jack pulls out a crystal ball from his magical sack he acquired on one of his many adventures. Uh-oh.
What do we do here, darling?
Jack shakes his ball, and then in appears Dominic Dom Choletto.
What the fuck?
The The beefy masculine hunk from the street racer / drug dealer from the Fast and Furious movie franchise.
This isn't the freeway. Where am I?
Dom throws Sparrow against the wall and is demanding answers. Jack yells,
You're in the presence of greatness, love. Calm down. God, you smell like rum and shit.
Dom utters and yells back at Jack. While Dom and Jack are wrestling, she is stuck in the chair, helpless. Jack gets the upper hand on Dom and reveals his big, meaty fucking sword to Dom. Dom is pleasantly surprised by this. Ooh.
I wish I knew I was in the presence of greatness. Let me take this in the back of my throat.
Dom holds Sparrow down and proceeds to suck the ever-loving fuck out of Jack's Sparrow. Dom is teasing me, making eye contact while I'm stuck in this ghastly chair. Dom bends over Jack and says,
Your turn.
Dom pulls his cock out to reveal his manhood, which looks rather different, almost wood-like. In a deeper voice, while his cock is growing. I hate the word cock, by the way. It's fucking weird. His cock is growing. Dom growls.
I am Groot.
This is awesome. This is a Disney fan's fucking wow.
Oh, that's for real. She said, Oh, okay. I thought you were making a joke.
And his 18-inch tree stump penis penetrates Jack's ass, and Jack screams.
I'm on top of the world.
Oh, that's so fucking awesome. That's like a little Titanic ending.
That was
wow.
fucking great.
So,
guys.
yeah, I had to doctor that to spruce it up. I wrote the whole Jack Sparrow fucking Dom Toretto bit.
Oh,
I'll take credit for it. I just thought it'd be great to go there.
Did I call him Dom Toretto? Is that
Dom Toretto? Yeah, yeah. I just thought,
I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. I'm sorry, guys.
Geez.
Oh, dude, you're missing out.
I know.
So did you write this? Did you write this whole thing?
Not the whole thing. I added the Dom Toretto. I added this bonus.
That's
bonus
fucking.
edition.
That's hysterical. I really didn't. Yeah, I had no idea that.
Because there is stuff like that though. I mean, there's Disney fan fiction where they add like the band and fucking
Tomorrowland?
No, not Tomorrowland. What's that in California Adventure? The Mad Hatter band.
Oh yeah,
there's like
yeah.
fan fiction where the band like fuck each other and stuff. Like it's
This is better.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't want to like kill the bit by revealing that I wrote that last part, but I just thought it would add a little spice to that story.
I liked it, dude.
That was
Thank you,
hysterical.
man.
Yeah, it's just the Robert Thompson edit.
Yeah.
Did you post this on a blog?
No.
You should. You should totally have a blog where you only post Disney erotica. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Well,
that
maybe
you
I
add
will.
in like some kind of like Fast and Furious or some kind of other like automotive thing.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? The
hot.
night is young, but guys, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Letting it out. Ryan, thanks for being on this episode again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Daddy.
absolutely, man.
Check out Hit the
Fuck yeah.
Mics.
Yeah, check out Hit the Mics.
Ryan D Comedy. Where can people find you, Rossco Soletrain?
On YouTube. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram and I'm basically just selling shit and hanging out with a bunch of dick fucks, just being fucking crazy.
Nice, dude.
Turning on cameras and fucking partying through.
Let it go. Yeah, let it go. To quote Anna and Elsa.
And you can find me here on
yeah.
the Robertland podcast probably about half the time moving forward.
I know, man. I'm excited.
Right on.
This is a new.
Great addition.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited. Wait until Dom Toretto shows up.
With his meaty,
meaty.
throbbing, hard, fucking cock.
Yeah.
Nas cock.
Well, there was one that I was trying to rip off that had the sexual part with. I mean, there's more to that other story, but there's one that I was trying to rip. That was it was really silly. It was where Jack, fucks this chick, and it's like her perspective too. But like,
Do you read a lot of this stuff?
well, I have to find it, So I
Your
look for the
search history's
worst.
got to be fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I've
Jack
seen.
Sparrow gets fucked in the ass by Groot.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, it was fun times. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you down at the Bayou.
Yeah.
Until next time. She was unbelievable. I am an alien.
just come outside. We're going to Mars and get some candy bars. You must be from Buena Park. Crush sugar, you have my heart. I love Joseph's to good fun, yeah. A little taste of something sweeter. I love Joseph's to good fun, yeah. Injection of Raymond's revenge. So sticky and so sweet.